don't typically open up like that, but I felt called to. So here I am. I hope it relaxed you a little bit. I know it relaxed me some and cleared my mind even more than it was. I just love those sounds. But shout out to my 5 to 10 consistent supporters, subscribers. Y'all know who y'all are. Much love to y'all. And hopefully we keep going, keep growing, you know, and connecting and vibing together. Much love to y'all. But I have come to the realization within these past 5 days, really more so this morning. First of all, I'm working on self-mastery, right? Becoming a sovereign leader, like truly walking in this archetype that I have of being a sovereign leader that I know is within me. And I'm challenging myself for 60 days to reprogram my reality. Now, I've been working on spiritual growth for the past 4 to 5 years, give or take. And, you know, it's always working on being my higher self, working on being my best self. And this morning, I think it was like a click from Erica Mason's video that I watched yesterday about her. She was speaking on, you know, going to Colombia and clearing her mind, and you know, what she was saying really resonated with me because I'm like, damn, me too. And like, I feel you, you know, certain places and certain things that we just get so used to, it becomes a blinder, like it's just the way it is. And then when you get away from it, you see like, damn, I'm really living this way. Like, bro, I need to get away. But that's neither here nor there. But what she was saying resonated with me. Anyways, I came to the realization, it clicked in my mind that I'm already my best self, my higher self. I have never been in this version of me ever in my life. I've never been so clear-minded. I've never been so peaceful. I've never been so in a place of calmness. I've never been so healthy and, you know, compassionate in my life. I've never accepted and loved myself as much as. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share this video. Someone you know it could help. And also, like this video. Comment power below if you are walking in your power or even determined to walk in your power. Because these types of videos need to be more out into the algorithm because the world needs this type of content. It's time to rise as a collective, as an individual, to be our best self, to be love, to be in the 5D consciousness, which is love. I live in a place where I'm truly happy. I've never lived in such a beautiful, ineffable place permanently. Yes, I have traveled and, you know, been on the road for about 2 years. So yes, I have seen and lived in many, many beautiful places, but it was temporarily, you know what I mean? But I'm speaking permanently. Like, I have never been in this space that I'm in, you know what I mean? In all aspects. So in all seriousness, no bullshit, I am my higher self. Like, there's nowhere for me to go. Yes, it is my destiny, my purpose to be better than I was yesterday, to be a thought leader, to be free, not even just in the sense of, you know, doing what I want, but like financial freedom, living and doing anything that I desire as freely as possible, while also having a structure, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Sagittarius sun. I just learned this the other day, I just ingrained this in my mind. I've been knowing it, but I'm a Sagittarius sun. I always want to say Cancer moon because that's where my wife is. Capricorn moon, Sagittarius sun, Capricorn moon, and Gemini rising. So I'm meant to be very communicative, to be very free but structured at the same time, you know what I mean? And be a leader. So I know that this is a part of my destiny. And like, also, I wouldn't have, bro, I say this so many times that I wouldn't have been caught dead making videos of myself, recording myself, and posting like I do just a couple years ago. Like, I accepted what people were telling me about myself, which is being shy, which is being introverted, you know what I mean? But I was quiet because of the things that I went through. It wasn't really me, and I rolled with it. And instead of knowing how to talk about it and have some emotional intelligence, I just kept the shit quiet, you know what I mean? And I just listened to what other people were telling me, that I'm just a quiet person. I'm an introvert. But no, that's not really me. That is not me. And remember, like, don't let anybody tell you who the fuck you are. Ever. Ever. If I have learned anything within this lifetime, is to never let anybody tell you who you are. Because only you can determine who you are. Only you can stop you. Only you can create and co-create the life that you live. You know, whether you want to live this life or whether you don't want to live a certain type of life, you're creating it by what you think, by what you believe, and the actions that you take. You know, it's determined by our personality. Our personality creates our personal reality. You know what I mean? You won't do anything that is outside of who you are, which is your personality. So, like I said, don't let anybody tell you who you are. Go within. Get quiet with yourself. Meditate. Go out in nature. Do something fun. You know what I mean? Just sit with yourself. You can't stop your thoughts. Don't be scared of your thoughts. Don't be afraid of who you are. Accept who you are. Show up with compassion, you know what I mean? Sitting with yourself means so much to your inner child, so much to your soul. It is crazy. I'm telling you, learn to sit with yourself. Learn to be and get familiar with who you truly are. Because when you do that, when you start to accept the truth of who you are, which is divine, love, your world changes. It's okay that resistance comes up. That means you're doing something right. The path to least resistance, you know, is not for you, but it's for your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is what's deeply rooted within you. Your subconscious mind is what really determines how life is played out, because it's deeply rooted, you know what I mean? So it's going to lead you where you're going. So allow yourself to become familiar with who you are by knowing that resistance is okay. Talking to yourself, letting the thoughts go by, understanding that you're not your thoughts. You are the soul within who is witnessing your thoughts. We can't necessarily stop thoughts, but we can create new thoughts to rewire the circuits in our brain for greatness, for a better perspective, for us to accept who we really are, to create that reality that we desire and that we want. And hell, one that we deserve. Don't think that you deserve shit just because of your past. You're not your past. Like I said, you're divine. You're love. So give yourself grace, accept who you were before, and know that that's not you. And you're growing every day. You know, we all go through shit, and it's just the way of the world for us to believe that we're stuck. We can't change. We can't forgive ourselves. We have to carry these burdens around. But what is it really? It's not doing anything for us but breaking us down, but causing us sickness and illnesses and anger and pain and stress and doubt, shame. So we carry it around because we feel like we don't deserve anything more. But we have to forgive ourselves to allow our true being to rise. But right now we're living so much in our ego, in the 3D reality, that we don't even remember who the fuck we are. But how we remember, you already know deep within who you truly are. But how we remember and allow it to persist, allow it to dominantly vibrate in our being and in our outside life, is to become aware, to feel these emotions and heal the emotions. We can no longer suppress them. Have to feel it. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Some days more than others. Some days are gonna be great, but we gotta feel it to heal it. We gotta go through it to grow through it. You feel me? And I'm telling you, it works. I was once in a place of holding on to everything and feeling so down, feeling so much weight on my chest, on my shoulders, bro. From all the pain that I've been through and kept inside of me. The trauma, the abuse, physically, mentally, emotionally, you know what I mean? And not just from one person. But it does nothing but hinder us. You know what I mean? Yes, we will eventually learn from all of those situations and grow from those situations, and they'll make us stronger. But adversity, bro, as a child, it takes us down a path where we become emotionally unstable and sometimes mentally unstable. You feel me? But this day and age, things are changing. Things are changing for the better. So there was really no specific topic to this episode, but I just wanted to let y'all know, to record this, to put it out there that I'm already my best self, and you probably are too. Notice that you don't have to go anywhere. You're already whole. You are already whole. You are a part of the divine creation. Divinity is running through each and every cell of who you are, of your body. Each and every cell is divine, but you're choosing not to see it. Everything is a choice, by the way. And if you feel that cognitive dissonance, good. Good. Because it's challenging you. So good. And sooner or later, you'll accept who you truly are and walk in the light. The light will shine. It takes the darkness away. But you have to choose to continue to walk towards the light and allow the light to shine through you, through your thoughts, through your actions, through your beliefs, you know what I mean? Through who you show up as in your everyday life. It comes from persistence and habit, creating new routines, taking note of what you're consuming. I'm telling you, I see that I don't even consume half of what probably damn near anything that 90% of what I used to. I'm not even talking about consuming as food, but literally consumption in everything, every aspect of what I listen to, what I engage in, what I watch, what I eat, what I drink, what I do on a daily basis. Bro, my consumption has changed tremendously. And when we intentionally choose to vibrate on the frequency of better, our life has no choice but to change. The 3D reality that we see has no choice but to change because we're changing on the inside. The external reflects what's on the inside. The external reflects what's on the internal. And I just wanted to say that. If you haven't already, check out the series on the Freedom Codes. The Freedom Codes will definitely help you if you resonated with this video and you want more introspection on how to transform your reality, who you are, or who you're being, and how to let go of things, to let go of the trauma, to let go of the things that you feel are holding you back, or you just don't know why you make decisions certain ways, or why you react in certain ways, or you have tried and set goals, but something just keeps deterring you from these goals, whether it's self-sabotage or things just keep happening. Check out the Freedom Codes. It's a playlist. So I'm almost done with the episodes. I think, I'm about to record the 4th one. I just put up the 3rd, which is the psychological. Got mental, financial, psychological, and working on the next one. So check that out. All right. So happiness, peace, and love. Next time.